Okay, I thought I would show you all some vision boards that have been done in the past by either students or clients of mine. And just so you get an idea of the type of imagery or the flexibility that you have in doing your own. So keep in mind that you just want to pick out pictures that appeal to you almost at rapid fire speed when you're going through a magazine. So any words that come to your attention, any images, anything that brings up the future, the past, you're letting your subconscious kind of talk to you while you're doing this. And as I said before, the problem with deciding your life's path by using lists is that you're not inviting half of your brain to the table, while your left brain language is revved up by the words that spring to mind. Your right brain is more or less dormant. So in order to have a more inclusive approach to making decisions, we should be mindful that both sides of our brain need to really be used. After all, it's just patiently waiting up there in your head for access. So we just need to give that a little attention. Next time you make a little grocery list, try jotting down little sketches of the things that you want. And a lot of times you'll remember that easier when you leave your list in the car, or you just can't recall something that you need, or it's just a nice kind of reminder of letting both sides of your brain work at the same time. So this is one example of maybe just, I don't know that there was a whole lot of explanation with it when we went over it, but an example of a board. And also keep in mind that these images can go off the edges, and then you can cut around. So you might start with a circle, but things might make more sense falling off the edges instead of cutting your circle and then making things fit into that. So that's another thing to think about. Here's another one. See if I can get it in there right. Yes. So the words, learning to exhale, have a nice life. There's a lot of creativity over here, typewriter keys, breathing space, the woman who knew too much. All these things resonated with the person making the collage. So again, these are just things that spoke to her, but it doesn't have to mean anything to anyone else who's looking at it. There's one, again, that went out of the boundary lines, but that's okay, and it's kind of even adds a little bit more creativity to it, in my opinion. Is it possible to reach new heights without any lows? What's the price of love? There's all kinds of little subtle things going on in here that when it's displayed and you can refer to it, it brings forth how you were feeling when those images were made and how the collage was made. So it kind of tells its own story, and our storytelling is our soul's speech. So through these images, it's another way of kind of speaking to yourself. And let's see if I can get this last one in here. Yeah, this is a big one. So this has a lot of words, and that's fine. They're more or less all going horizontally, which is, it's fine as well. I've seen some kind of radiate from the middle, the words coming out like sun rays. But it's got imagery and words, and they're really put together well. They stuck to a rectangular format, which is fine. But that worked for this person, and this will just give you an idea of kind of, it's creative without being overly artistic, and as you work from the back of your page and build up layers to the front and overlap and just make things play together, you should come up with a really nice finished product. And you know, I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel comfortable in this experience. No one's judging, so leave any unwanted visitors out and focus on yourself and your time. Don't overthink this and just kind of enjoy the process. So let me get out all the things that we need to make this collage happen.